I ended up decided to do it for you, actually, Rose. I decided to do it for you because I said that I would do it this weekend again. So I'm battling through like the migraine. So hopefully I do all right on the stream for a little bit. Man, migraines are no joke. Yeah, but I mean it's all good. Like, why not? I feel you. We'll see how I do. You know what I mean? We'll definitely see how I do. I might be some ass, but shit. Let's open up some packs. How you doing though? All right, let's see if I got some good pack chances. Let's see. Let's do some legends. I really struggled this year with pulling anything good. No cap. Yo, I feel you. I feel you on that. Like, part of me was like, man, this might ruin my day. Oh, man. 87. 91. I literally had the worst pack opening this year. Like, I literally had to buy packs or whatever you want to say. It's the craziest thing ever. Oh, screw it. I don't really need coins right now. It is, but like, I see all these people pulling like 97s religiously. Now, I don't know how much they, do it and then show the clips on Twitter. Exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Fucking hilarious. Alright, let's see what I can do on the combine. Nothing like spending 360k in coins, not getting anything. I'll take that 90. Oh man, it's an 80. Alright. Some hella booty cheeks. Some bad booty. Not even good booty. Let's see. Let's see if I can get like a 97 here. Man. I have some hot ass. Yeah, EA is trash this year. I mean, they're trash a lot of years, but you know the vibe. Oh, what the hell? Whatever. Moving on. Moving on. Where'd they go? I miss you so. It seems like forever.
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star?
We'll 2-1. Right? I just can't wait for a new Madden, honestly. Little burned out right now by it, but
And off we go from Seattle. Taking it about the 1.
he's got Seahawks too. Appreciate Gritty.
To limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14. There's a 1st and 10.
I'm all right, Gritty. I've struggled this year. I feel you, Rose. Okay, he has pass lead, elite.
To throw is Wilson.
A good throw.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I did on the online part.
Hey, 0-0-0.
They go play action with Wilson. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
I competed in the tournament,
Such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so
but
close, they are
this year was not, you
And I never
know,
want to get on any team
my
for
cup of
being
tea.
aggressive
But
because that's
you got to
what
bounce back. You got to
makeup
adjust.
is,
It's
and
life.
oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense
What about
is
you,
going on the
Gritty?
field.
You do it this year?
Side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
Peterson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. Sliding out of
It's all about trying, though, man. It's all about trying.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
He'll live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And down he goes. Pressure gets
I
him
feel
to
you,
the
Gritty.
18. Vince Wilfork drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Prater now will send it away.
Yeah, it is.
Field goal. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. And now the Seahawks are going to take take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here. In this
Yeah, I'm in one.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. This will go to Henry out wide. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Left back, left back.
Yeah, they did actually. They made it to
Here's Wilson.
a good throw.
What's
What's up, Soul? They ended up making it to
So the first catch for Jerry Rice,
like 1 game away.
to talk about his career stats, Charles, they're so good. He leads in so many categories.
What's up, Soul? How you doing, bro?
Yeah, what do they say? He combines ridiculous statistical supremacy with crazy longevity. How about this? Most receptions, yards, touchdowns, just to name a few of the accolades along the way.
How was your corned beef, bro?
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Wilson picked up by his former running mate, Richard Sherman. And the Seahawks are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the
Wait, you're
touchdown.
sleepy? Is that what you're saying?
Interception, just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because
I
after
mean, they're doing pretty well.
You would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot
Appreciate it,
downfield,
Rose.
They were more than prepared for that one.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position after a turnover. I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
They're both gritty.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Consecutive plays now.
I wonder if he's going to get out of this defense. Oh, there we go.
We've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
Good dot, baby. Good dot.
Seahawks. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive
Little
back,
in and out route. In and out like a robbery.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good.
Not right now, man. Right now we're kind of close, but maybe in the future.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Mr. Matt in the building.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
How you doing, Mr. Matt? Trying to get rid of this headache. It's slowly going away, though.
Results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
and that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper.
Not yet. We will for next year. What's up, bro? Did you work today, Matt? Well, we got people in the building today, baby.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Back quite a ways here, facing second and
Yeah, man, that's tough, bro.
They go play action now. Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
I'm coming back.
I mean, we have a lot of good PlayStation players.
Second down.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things
What
they want to accomplish,
what do you play,
I'm not sure that
Gritty?
sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. Got him.
Okay. Okay.
A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Airing this one out for
Oh man, he had all day there. He had all day there. That's my fault.
down to the 22-yard line. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Play action. It's Wilson.
Oh my gosh, he dropped it.
Free safety roaming into position, almost had it, but it's second down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
How long you been playing, Gritty?
A handoff running left.
Ouch!
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. An inaugural trip to the red zone here for the Seahawks. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11th. Now it's Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one, as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Oh, that's what's up, bro.
14, fight it.
Throwing again on 2nd down.
Oh, good play.
He's got it.
Good dot.
End zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jerry Rice there to make the grab. And the Seahawks.
How's Rufus, Matt?
One-score game. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is down to a field goal. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
I feel you, bro. I mean, definitely. The thing is, with Weekend League, the one thing I wish they do is make it all Madden. Especially when, you know, all Madden is what the tournament is, if you know what I mean. That's my only issue.
Ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Yeah, I've played some Versace in the past. I know a lot of the top guys.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle,
This year has definitely been for the passers.
saw it there, controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect.
Yeah, he is.
That you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash too.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
I've actually matched up really well against him.
On the ground for him, so
There's some pros that
on 2nd down now.
I definitely don't match up against really well.
45-yard line. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. You've seen him playing very
Oh
well.
man,
Also seen him
I had him.
a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no
Bet
options,
sounds
he
good.
throws it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
To throw again on second down. Wilson.
Oh, I think I fucking threw. Damn, that's my fault, man.
Intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little
All right, I gotta lock back in.
chances are there's going to be someone there.
Yeah, I know Vose. I haven't played him at all though.
Begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
He's a younger guy that is starting to get big.
Showing on the clock. Henry's got it out on the left side.
Okay, Henry.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna try to go over the top.
Now Wilson. He dumps it off for
Oh, that's a fucking smart play by him.
and they're going to have this across.
That was a hella smart play by him.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
Yeah,
They spotted
Mills and I went back and forth like in previous Maddens. I haven't faced him this year, and he definitely exploded this year. I haven't really played David T. Me and him talk off and on. David's a cool dude, as far as I know. I played Henry once. He beat me 9-6, and that was right before he blew up.
And they're not going to get the snap off. This might back him out of field goal range. That's going to set him back 5 yards. So a little bit of a stiffer
Oh yeah,
challenge
man.
now. First and 15
Plus,
following
you got to know who to watch and have fun with, and
It's Wilson. He's gonna take a
all
shot
that stuff
at the end
with.
zone. Why not? And this is going to be intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
Oh, go. Take it back to the motherfucking house. Take it back to the house, Simmons.
Past the 20.
That is so huge. That is so motherfucking huge, boy.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his
That was
team?
huge. That was user all day.
And taking it from coast to coast,
My
end zone to
God.
end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And we welcome you back live now.
That was so huge. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Oh, bet. I feel you, Gritty.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Kester to return from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Yeah,
I know some of them. Yep.
Here's the Seattle offense offense ready to get this drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Play action. Now Wilson. Rolling to his right.
I think I had him.
Able to get it across the 20-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation.
Oh, that's cool for them. That's cool, man. Good for them.
A golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies.
That's what's up. That's cool.
Ultimately, he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
You got three. Three down. 31.
Yeah, you got to be careful, like, just in general with people, man.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Vince Wilfork able to drop him that time.
Some guys like to troll and mess with people. And then you got some really cool people. Just word of advice.
Wilson escaping the pressure right.
Oh man, I got.
Jack Youngblood. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
I don't really have time to play full weekend leagues anymore.
And no room for error.
And even when I did, I wasn't that good this year. I was good, but not great. It is what it is.
Now Sanders. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson complete.
Oh, good wheel route. Good wheel route.
Tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. 7 yards to pick up there.
14.
Again, Wilson. Flush to his right. Airing this one out for
Oh my
Fitzgerald.
gosh.
Complete on the deep ball.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's
What's up, Gritty.
game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And for the
That's a motherfucking lurk, baby.
interception.
That's a lurk. Good game. That's game. Good game, man. That's fucking good game.
The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, I've played him. Or I mean, I haven't. I don't think I played David T this year. I talked to David T off and on. I used to know some Versace when he was Atlantis Streaks.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
DZ the glove.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morten Andersen to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Returnable here for Hester. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yo, what's up, Trey? How you doing, bro?
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, did you? How's the wedding, man? How's the wedding, bro? You tear it up on a Tuesday.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Damn, he clicked off.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with...
Oh, my bad, my bad. I thought I read, never mind, my bad. I thought you said I went to a wedding last night. Your brother was drunk and started talking to you like, damn, man. All I want is to get some sleep. That's it.
6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
You get any sleep, bro?
Peterson gets the call running left. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Give credit to the defense for stringing.
Oh, man.
And they gave up no cutback angle.
Oh, you're good, bro. Damn, really? He was like, that sucks.
Nice job there,
I'm a fun drinker, man.
Here's Wilson to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. End zone.
I'm a fun drinker.
Touchdown, Seattle. Devin Hester.
No, I feel you.
50 yards.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
In a first quarter lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after.
Hey, man, I'm like a little uptight when I'm like sober. When I drink, man, it's all about, you know, having fun, chilling. A lot of people that drink, and I'm not saying your brother, I'm saying a lot of people that I know that drink, they all of a sudden become like Captain America badass. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden they go from like not really acting tough to all of a sudden like seeking their like, you know, the toughest guy ever. So that's my only problem when I went out is like I didn't care for it because like it was fun until people got hammered, you know what I mean? And then all that shit. Yeah, this guy's got a squad. Dude. No, man. Oh, dog, that was horrible.
And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big play there.
Definitely, bro. Bright, bro, about to get knocked out, dog. Bro, that shit was so laggy right there. That was horrible.
Inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
I think he's running here. No.
Shotgun, it's Vic.
Okay, he's got me up. He's got me up, son.
Been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Definitely, man. He definitely got some hot dogs.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick.
Ah! He came back for it. He came back for it. That's why you get him, boy. That's why you get him.
25-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
I do too, but see, like I said, man, I was told that they're planning on trying to make Madden 23 more defensive oriented. So we'll see.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Bro, I'm frozen again. I can't even. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Dude, I can't even pick a play. No, I can't even pick a play. I'm gonna get booted. I think this guy, this seems fucking hella weird, bro. Like, I can't pick a play at all. I'm going to get booted.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yeah, that didn't seem suspicious at all.
They go play action with Wilson. Oh, he's got Hester.
I do feel like it's.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
I do agree with you, but like, I only have 3, so I mean, I'm just doing this for fun, dog. Like, you know, like how some people come into people's streams and troll and try to think they're funny, but you know who they are. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, when I watch other people stream and I see people come in and you know, troll them with like fake accounts, that's the worst thing to me, you know what I mean? Especially when people are like saying that they're scared, and then you know, but they still troll, and then they go and run and tell people like it's gonna matter. I was watching these one streams, and that's what was happening. It's crazy. So hopefully it doesn't happen to me, but if it does, you know, it is all good. It is what it is.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
But yeah, they definitely made. They definitely made it better on D, in my opinion. I'm just going to throw that away.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back.
On a Tuesday.
And they'll leave the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Wilson. He finds his man.
Nice little dot, Shane.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Wilson steps away to his left.
Come on, Russ. Ah, he got it.
Quarter number 2.
Yes, sir. He got it, baby.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by.
No escape because it costs too much now, bro.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You shut your dirty mouth, Trey. Yeah, right. He ain't going to Tampa Bay, bro. Y'all need to quit trolling me, man. Quit trolling me.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Something happened when I was trying to fix it. I remember now.
Dancing to his left.
Ah, yes, sir. Little Dottie, I explained to you, so I remember, man. I remember, bro. What's up, Rose? Rose in the building.
Quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
On first down.
Good tackle.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll
You ain't getting the ball back, though,
at the line
sir.
of scrimmage. Falcons going to use their third
Oh, yeah.
as they'll talk things
Bro, that would have
over
been
this
cold-blooded.
second down play.
Hey, man.
Now we give to Peterson.
Trey's cold-blooded, baby. Cold-blooded.
6 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Because he ain't gonna get much time back. I'm gonna run it up his ass tonight.
Peterson. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall.
Nah, man, he ain't gonna get the ball back.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So it's third and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand?
Could backfire or not, bro? Ah!
Seahawks.
Yes, sir, Trey. That's the thing I've been running. The one I missed is the one they took out of the game. I used to be able to glitch out the zones.
Extra point good by Prater, and it's now 14-0.
14. Falcons, nothing. Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Bro, I ain't stealing shit from you, dog.
Not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
No, never at the 2-yard line. Just at the 1-yard line, bro. Just at the 1-yard line. Not at the 2, bro.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
I mean, go ahead. You can do it, bro. You can have that.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over.
Y'all some cold-blooded people, man. I hating on the Seahawks. What's gonna happen when they win it all next year, huh? I mean, you know New England's not, and we know Chicago definitely is not. Mac Jones with the noodle arm. Chicago, who haven't been relevant since 1985.
At the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, They've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit.
Made the Super Bowl in 06. Got splashed by Peyton Manning. You know, we know the vibes, bro. We know the motherfucking vibes, dog.
Vic will look to throw on first down. Looking deep for Julio.
Hell no. Trey, I think you're right, bro. Oh, good shit, Rose. I just saw this. Good shit, Rose. That's nice. That's definitely nice.
Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers.
That's hella nice. Good work. Seahawks aren't rebuilding, man. They're making the playoffs next year for sure. I'd put $100 down. They make the playoffs next year. But I do think Trey is right. I do think they made like defense a little bit more like. Oh shit! Knock that motherfucking ball out, boy. Hell yeah, Rose. We talk about multiple fumbles. You heard?
But also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been called.
Okay, I gotta watch X.
Bring those two elements together so they can
I gotta watch X.
On third down, Vic.
Oh, come on, Sherm.
Right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
I mean, y'all been rebuilding since 06, right?
Elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks without completion, but it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact. Yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
But I mean, I am a Mariners fan, so I know how that shit goes.
Patterson complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
I feel you, bro. I'm just joshing with you, bro.
Throwing, Vic.
Get his ass, boy. Dwight Freeney with that elite jet threat.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
I definitely actually like this game better since they patched the game and made defense more relevant. I mean, it's still not what I'd like it to be, but you know.
He completes it to Julio Jones. And he is out of
Joshing, you know, like, man, so quit trolling me, bro. Quit trolling me. You know damn well what I'm talking about.
In the first half, they really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
a first down throw coming for Vic. Right, taken in by Patterson. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
Hey, check Mike, Mike 6, Mike 6.
From the 24, Vic. That's
Come on, Wilson.
the tight end Pitts.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, it's Vic.
Ah, yes, sir. All right, so I appreciate you being in here.
And the Seahawks are going to get...
They say we money, 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 money. All right, I got one more game in me. One more motherfucking game.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a
The
fun
Real
one.
Glow
Ultimate Team
717.
matchup.
You
Let's take a
heard?
look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it.
I gotta kick the football. I'm busy getting text messages.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have time to do it.
Man left. 4 down, 4 down.
They'll run. This is
Good D,
Jonathan
good D,
Taylor.
good D, good D.
And he's met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Oh damn, yeah, I didn't get to see it at all. I feel you already. I know what you're gonna mean.
Hey, watch the slant.
From the gun, it's Unitas.
He lurked, he lurked, he lurked, lurk.
That he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They
I do
know
feel
the
like
defense will get the ball to start the second.
you do person service in the cock block.
Chance for touchdown right
Bro,
out of the gate.
you know damn well they are, bro. They don't want that shit.
And he'll fight his way down right around the
Bro, I can't believe
and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
In order to play really
if
good
they would have
defense,
had this, if this game would have been how it is right now,
the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends,
I would have definitely had a better chance. I'm just being honest.
It's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job,
This game is more, it has more defense to it.
linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson eluding the pressure right.
Come on, baby.
Incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better
He
tight
who
ends
lurks
around,
is
and
a
I've seen him pull in
motherfucking
balls
king.
like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Okay, I want to see if he follows me over.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Some of that good.
Here's Wilson.
Okay, I blocked the wrong guys there.
Now fall incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers.
But I enjoy this game more right now than it
Prater's kick is good. And the
than
Seahawks grab
before
a
the
3-0
patch. I enjoy the patch now. I know it's a dry run from Madden 23.
Maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
I think if they tone up the zone coverage a little bit, I think
Getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum.
I think it'll be fantastic
At
actually.
the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. That play right there is starting to become super popular too.
Coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
70 Lions. Bend it. Take the edge. Go. Watch out. Hey, smash Bravo.
They run with Taylor.
Oh, that's my fault. That was my fault.
He goes
Oh
out
my.
just shy of
Yeah, because defense is back now, bro. Defense is back a little bit.
Breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through.
But what I'm saying is it definitely fits my scheme more, if you know what I mean.
I'll be Roger left. Check that street.
Taylor now. And he can only
Like,
manage to get a
this style right here is going to make me be in almost any game, if you know what I mean.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
No, it wouldn't let me do it. Ah, I took it away anyways. Baby. Yeah, isn't he on the run or was on the run for like killing somebody or putting a hit out on somebody? Something like that, right?
Here as he sends this one away. That'll be a 48-yard punt, 1 yard.
I really thought like my guys would block there, and they
take over
didn't.
in their own territory.
I swore he was on the run. Trey, read your text when you can. I gotta feel what you. I just got a question.
3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple.
He was definitely on the run.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
14. 36 power. Got it. Tempo, right.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson. It's his target. It's Adrian Peterson. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Okay. You're good, bro. You're good.
Before he's taken down. A big play there on the catch and run.
First down, Seattle.
Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Because his name is Russell. Last name Wilson.
The give to Peterson out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down.
Oh hell, bro, he was nice, dog.
And all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the
He was super nice.
Second down and 7.
Yo, man, he was super nice, bro. I ain't gonna lie though, dog. Like,
Here's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
the motherfucker PI'd me. PI motherfucker. PI motherfucker.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Wilson. Flush to his right.
Oh, that's a dot. What's up, Flash? How you been, bro?
Down, says the side judge.
How you been, man?
For a first down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first
My
down.
man Flash in the building. Yeah, dog. He dabbed on you. What's up? Run. Dude. Oh, I got fucking sacked. He did, man. It has, Flash. It definitely has, bro. How you been, man?
Applied the heat. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Fucking goal line offense.
As fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try to protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Oh, baby boy. Baby boy. That was a motherfucking dot, baby boy.
A big play that time through the air. 36 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that.
I feel you, dog.
They'll run with Peterson.
Don't hate the player, hate the game, man. Come on, Trey.
Adrian Peterson. A 3-yard
I mean, that was a little bit of a dizzy dot, man. At least,
onto their lead.
don't just. It was a little bit of a dot. Is it meta? Yeah, but that was a little bit of a dot. See, I can do that shit. I can run the meta. I'm not lying. I can run the meta. Sometimes I'm real good. Sometimes I'm like blah, but I can run the meta good enough where I can win a lot of people.
It's loose.
It just gets boring to me. If you want to know the truth, that's why I like to run my own shit.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff.
Probably do better in the long haul if I just spam meta, but
But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own
oh,
territory.
that's a good fucking play. I keep forgetting about that.
Tackle right there. Shoulder in the ball carrier, and
I'm
down.
glad Flash is back in here, man. It's been a long motherfucking time, dude.
With a 2nd and 3.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath.
I'm just saying I get bored, but like, I mean, is it smart or is it dumb of me? Because like,
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
I just get kind of I get kind of bored. Is all I'm saying. Way too long, bro. Way too long.
A reminder coming up at half.
Is anybody else's PlayStation 5 like a racing friends?
Time report, but business to take care of before we get there.
Like, I'm just wondering, like, my shit is like,
He gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
my shit is like, had deleted people, and I have no idea why.
Chains now, 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, Unitas. Flushed out right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Johnson. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Unitas looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh my gosh, bro.
That's knocked down and incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to.
Yeah, Trey, it deleted people. Like, I don't know what happened, honestly. I have no idea what happened.
On 2nd down, Cook.
Good D, Shane. Good D.
Fielded down into Seattle territory. Looking to throw, Unitas.
Ah! I thought I had the pick.
Not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead,
Damn, I feel Rose. All right.
He didn't even seem hesitant about this. He wants to go for it on 4th down. Unitas will throw.
No, man.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's
Right,
brought down at the
like,
41.
it's like, nah, dog, you can't have anybody.
Escaping the pressure right.
Thank you. Thank you. Motherfuckers can't roll out. They can't motherfucking roll out.
Seahawks will take over possession here up at the 44. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders.
So I was keeping track. Since the patch update, I've won like way more games than I used to. And
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
my defense is way better.
And a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right
I might get
side.
picked here. Damn it. I knew it. Shane, bad force. See, that's on me. That's on me, but I'm all right with it. I wanted to take that shot.
At their own 33.
I wanted to take that shot.
So close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get
Okay, I'm gonna watch for X. I feel like he wants X real bad. That is so bad. Bad user, Shane. Bad user, man. Bad user.
And of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Flushed out right.
Yes, sir.
Third time here in this
Yes, sir.
picked off at the 36. 20. And
Oh my God, Shane! You fucking bum, Shane. Shane's a fucking bum. Shane's a fucking bum. Shane's a motherfucking bum.
so 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Shane's a motherfucking bum, dog. Fucking write it on my write it on my tombstone. Shane's a fucking bum. My God. Yo. That is so fucking bad. Oh, it made my headache even worse. Fucking too much swerve. Oh, fuck, dog. Oh, shit. So much pain. I feel you, Shayna Belly.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. I'm set. 47 mic. 47 mic.
Bro, that was embarrassing, dog. Like, that was oh my God, he just trucked my right guard.
Downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunities.
Man, can somebody clip that and send it to me, please? I'm gonna put it up on TikTok.
And we see yet another errant throws.
I'm gonna put that shit on motherfucking TikTok. If somebody can clip it and send it to my my business account, I'm gonna put it up on TikTok. That was fucking embarrassing.
They'll try the left side.
And I deserve to be clowned after that.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Yo, but right? That was embarrassing though. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that was fucking embarrassing. Like, I'm like, whoop, got him on the move, whoop, there he goes again. Way to go, Shane. Shane's gonna have the motherfucking, and I run out of bounds.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry.
Hanging around downtown by myself.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get
Like, gosh darn, man.
second and a couple. They go play action with Wilson. Out to his left. Now he'll square up.
Oh my gosh.
And that is incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later,
Throwing
they're gonna hit
Stevies,
one of those, but
Colson.
the coverage has
I
been
throw
excellent
Stevies.
thus
I'm
far.
blind.
And it was again a
So I throw
fun play.
Stevies. What about you, Colson? What do you do for your job?
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try the left side. It's Peterson, and he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. In the first half, he was
Mill Gigolo, they don't motherfucking know. They wanna know what I do. Is it stock? Is it YouTube? Is it fucking selling crack on the corner?
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Yeah, he just passed command.
Go with it, and he goes down. Bobby Okereke gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his
They
line.
call Shane the male gigolo. Rolling around with a full fold
Difficult now after the sack. It's second
with
and
his low. That's how the shit go. Before I fucking blow.
Now it's Wilson. grab made by Doug Baldwin. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot.
Fucking Trey, why you give away what I fucking do, bro?
The defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. It'll be a gain of 4.
The fuck was that? My God.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right.
Run it, Russ! Ah!
Going into the slide there. Wilson has enough for the first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it.
Nah, I'm just joking with you, Colson. What about you, bro? What about you?
Ball up to the 35 now as they come
I have some,
up
like,
first and
you
10.
know. You pain me, Trey.
They go play action now. Wilson.
He's fucking threw it sideways out of bounds. The motherfucking world needs to know.
Open now, second down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead,
Wow.
there's absolutely no sense in
Cold-blooded.
throwing the ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head, out of harm's way.
On second
What
down,
all the pretty girls know.
5 as he gets it to the 30.
Hey, everybody's pretty, bro. Just remember that.
Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down. Now Wilson. Flush to his and a big one
Dude.
here as he's taken down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Back now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this third quarter.
Trey, have you ever been trolled?
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team.
I'm just wondering, like, when you stream, did you ever get trolled? Because, like I said, I know I've watched, like, some big-time streamers, and they get trolled a lot, you know what I mean? Like, and then they run and tell on people and get them in trouble if the big-time streamer, you know, replies to them. Have you ever had that happen to you?
This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest right down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that 1-yard line, bro, that's fucking tight. Like, that's tight. It fit like a glove, you heard?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
It fits like a
And you're
glove,
still in
feel
this
me?
game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled.
I think he's
You're only
passing
2
here.
scores down, so all hope not lost.
Or not. Almost fucking broke it for a big play. Yeah, bro, you user rushed me to fucking death, Trey.
Keeping hope alive.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Working with
Do you get trolled, Flash? Like, it's funny, but like, if if I wonder if you do it to them, like, would they cry?
flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep.
Ah!
They find some open field here.
Ah! Yeah, but it's fairly obvious.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Oh yeah, run it, young soldier.
Keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Again, Peterson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Trey.
Ride him down the stretch, he should have.
But I'm just saying, man, like you know how like this community rolls, like they control you, but if like you troll them back or do something, they might go run and tell their bigger homie, who will contact you and then try to get you to stop and say quit being the bully, but the bully is really the victim, and the victim is really the bully. But I mean, that's how society works nowadays, just like in real life. Just like in real life. But I was brought up different. You feel me? I was brought up different. I was taught that respect is like earned and respect is a two-way street. And if you ran your mouth to an adult and they slapped you up, you got to learn to live with it. Maybe don't run your mouth as much. You feel me? But I mean, that's nothing hearsay. Like, I'm not talking about anything like personal or anything, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about in general, because I have people that I know that stream that say they get trolled, and then like if they say anything back, they're afraid of getting canceled. You feel me?
This drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, yeah, it's like a gnat, bro. Like a gnat on your motherfucking shoulder. Like, it's like booty. Like booty.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly.
Oh, shit. Knock him out, baby.
Complete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw.
Shout out to Rose for having me stream today. Like, I definitely glad that I did it. I'm not going to lie. Even with a headache and all, it's nice. Oh, you switched me up to the wrong motherfucking thing. Yeah, it's just fun. I'm just, you know how I am, Trey. I just think it's hella funny.
They're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout.
Hell no, give me that shit. Oh my gosh, Simmons.
On 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball down.
Get him, boy. Now let me eat. Eat. Let me eat. Come on, Simmons. That's yours, boy. Oh, come on. Bro, it's all.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility.
It's all about, you know, having tough skin.
Lead 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
You can have it, boy. You can have that. That's fucking defense. Defense.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
But honestly, man, everything makes the world go round. Like, everybody's not going to be built the same. It's all about having fun in life, man.
Wilson going to throw. On the move to his left.
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
Completion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first.
That motherfucker stopped. Oh, Hester.
Picked off inside the 10.
Hester, baby. Hester. Fucking throw that Stevie. Throw it up. Throw it up. That's a motherfucking Stevie.
that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster.
Bro, I ain't, like,
Throw on first down with
I don't even fucking care anymore. What the fuck? I can't even see it. Ah! I couldn't even see it. Larry Wilson.
And the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. For this defense,
No. I agree. Like, I think there's a few.
Didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total
Just like I thought it was funny that, you know,
and sometimes you fall back.
wow, Trey. Hey, I ain't never heard of that from me, dog. I'm just gonna be honest. I ain't bullshitting either.
This one away.
Good throw, Shane. Good fucking throw. Good game in the chat.
Picked up by Denzel Ward. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw.
Call your timeout, baby. Yeah. Fucking golf clap.
May have been the case there. And the
But I mean, it's all good. I'm the one who kept passing. He probably thinks I'm the dick, but I'm just trying to have fun since this is my last game.
From the 31, Unitas. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Fucking huge, dog. They call me Italian Stallion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last
Oh,
shot
come on,
at the
Simmons.
end zone.
Come on, Simmons. Ah! The user is so much better. Bro, the user is so much better.
But it will probably only
with
matter
the
to
patch.
statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So the victory here for Seattle, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean, you
Did
know,
enough, though. Did enough. But, yeah, you're right.
most games it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
Hell, bro, I ain't gonna like. It'd be tough for me to sell my soul. I just think that it's funny, like, and it's my age, and it's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to everybody in this stream. It's gonna happen to your fucking kids, and vice versa, and so on. Is everybody who gets older thinks that teenagers and young adults should show respect. That will happen with everyone. And then everybody will, not everybody, but a lot of people will be like, yo, they're kids or they're young adults. Let them say whatever they want to adults. You should just sit there because you're the adult. But depending on when you were born, like, a lot of people are like, nah, that's not how it should go. They should shut their fucking mouth and show respect. You feel me? But the way the world's going right now, it's basically like anyone from 15 to 23 can say whatever they want, and there's no repercussions. But the problem is, and I'm being honest, there's going to be that one person, and it's not me. It's not me. I'm verifying EA, and I'm verifying YouTube, and I'm verifying to anyone who's listening out there that think I'm talking about me or I'm talking about anyone else. There's going to be that one person, and I know people that are like this that I hang out with. They will slap the fuck out of you, and they don't care if you're 14 years old. If you're going to run your mouth so much and act tough and try to threaten and harass them, they're going to slap the shit out of you. Like, they will. They'll beat your fucking ass. And then they'll tell you to go get your daddy, and then they'll beat your daddy's ass. Not me, though, man. Not me, man. I'm like, I just deal with it. I understand why, in a way, the older generation, I'm talking about the people that are 50s, 60s, 70s, I understand why a lot of them, not some are chill, but like a lot of them are bitter, is because they're literally watching everybody get hurt or sensitive over things. And yes, don't get it twisted. Some things need to change. But at the same time, there's a lot of things that are like, damn, like, so I'm 60 years old and that 25-year-old can tell me to go fuck off or go kill myself. And then if I tell them to shut their fucking mouth or I'll slap the piss out of them, I'm the bad guy. Wait, why isn't this younger person showing respect? And now I understand it even more as I get older. When I was 15, 16, I ran my mouth, but I was told that if I got slapped up, don't cry about it. Fight back, but don't cry about it. You feel me? So I understand why they do that. But now the younger generation, I think a lot more is because of internet, and you can hide behind the internet and you can say whatever you want to people and there is no penalty. And then if the older person responds to the younger person will go tell people that the older person is bullying them, and then people are like, "Well, you're the adult. You should show some respect." They're just kids. Nah, your kids should show respect. Like if my kid is running his mouth to an adult for no reason, don't get it twisted. If the adult's running his lips and being an asshole, and the younger kid's not doing anything, and finally the younger kid doesn't want to deal with it anymore and says something back, then cool. You know what I mean? Then cool. Like the adult should have not been a dick and started something for no reason. But I'm talking about strictly like if my kid is running his mouth to an adult and the adult didn't do anything to start and I hear it and the adult finally says, "Look, you better shut up or I'll slap the fuck out of you." I'll tell my kid to shut his mouth and show the adult some respect. And then I'll tell the adult to leave my kid alone, and I'll make sure my kid doesn't say anything to him again, and you better not say anything. But yes, don't get it twisted. If my son gets in a fight with an adult and the adult's working my son's ass, yeah, I'm a fight. But you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. I'm rambling on, but it is how you're raised, bro. It definitely is. But that's what I'm talking about, bro. Like they get behind the internet, right? Something that I didn't really grow up with. I really didn't. I was outside even when internet was around. I was outside most of the time, playing sports and all that. But now you got people that are like 14 to 20, 21 playing 24/7. They get in these little groups that are 14 to 20 and they troll people and they bully people and they think it's funny. But then if you saw them in person, most of them would be like, "No, no, 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 no. I was just joking, man. I was just joking. I'm a kid. I'm a kid. You're an adult. Grow up. I'm just a kid." So I mean, yeah, a lot of people hide behind the internet now and think it's funny. That's why people that harass you online, if you say something back to them, they'll either say it's mutual by law or it was harassment on the first person. And then if the first person harasses you and you respond and scare them, but then they keep going on and they keep trolling, the law, if you look up the law, the person who harassed you and then kept it going, even no matter how you responded, is the one who's going to get in trouble, especially if they're sending their friends to harass you. So all the stuff that you're saying about like for example, let's say like Trey, you're sitting there and some young kid is like, "Fuck you, Trey, you suck. I'm gonna beat your ass." And you respond with, "Yeah, right, wait till I see you in real life. I'm gonna knock you out." That's mutual. Per the law, that's mutual. Now, if you didn't respond, you could actually get them for harassment and cyberbullying, which is a misdemeanor, and most time, like, it's not worth your time. But now, let's say they say they're going to beat you up. You say, "I can't wait to see you. I'm going to beat you up when I find you. I know where you are." And they go and tell people that you're bullying them. And then people tell you to stop, so you stop, and then they keep going on and they keep making fake accounts to bully you. It doesn't fucking matter what you said to them the second time. All that stuff they said about that they were afraid of you or they were scared that you're going to do something, it's thrown out the window. They're the issue. They're going to get in trouble by the law. You feel me? That's all I'm trying to explain. It definitely, man. And I mean, motherfuckers got to be like, motherfuckers just got to be like careful, man. Like, they get it twisted. Like, if you're over 16, you're an adult in a lot of states. You're not a kid. I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's what I told my fucking son. You're gonna get to a certain age where, yeah, you might be 16, 17, 18, and you think it's funny to talk shit, but then when you get slapped up, if you're the aggressor and you responded, then you know, all's fair in love and war. Oh yeah, exactly, Trey, especially, you know what I mean? Like, they harass you, they lie about you, you respond, you go a little far by making make them try to be fearful of you so they leave you the fuck alone. But it's not that big of a deal. They run and try to get their bigger homies, like the motherfucker's gonna do anything. You try to be cordial, Trey, you know what I mean? Like, you're trying to be cordial, Trey, and you try to be like, look, yada, yada, yada. And then you realize that you didn't even say what they fucking said you said. So then you're like, yo, what the fuck? And then you're like, whatever, I'm going to be the mature person. I'm going to block them. And, you know what I mean? Then all of a sudden, they're acting like they're scared. So, like, all of a sudden you're the big bad bully. And they're the victim because they're younger than you, Trey. But then all of a sudden they keep harassing you. Then you block them. Then they make fake accounts to harass you, and then they come into, like, when you stream, Trey, like when I watch your stream and they come in your stream and they harass you, everybody's going to fucking blame the kid. They're going to be like, yo, they did everything in their power to have you leave them alone and move on, and you kept trying to poke the bear. Exactly. So technically it's harassment, and it's cyber stalking, which is all misdemeanor and $1,000 fines. So if anybody works in the law office, you definitely know what's up. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that, like, no, yeah, and that's my point. Like, I mean, I guess to sum it up, that's my point. Like, by law, by American law, and it's not hard to look up the laws, the RCAs and all that shit. If you harass somebody if you harass somebody and lie on somebody, that's harassment and defamation. All misdemeanors, all $500 fines for each case. So harassment, defamation, but then the person responds. But once you keep going on after the person blocked you and just said, I want to be left alone, and you have people blow you up, you're cyber stalking, you're harassing, and you're trying to defame people. You feel me? Nah, you wouldn't. All it is master manipulation. That's what it is. It's all master manipulation. And a lot of times people don't know the law. They don't know what's going on. Ding donging again. Well, like to a more violent degree, yes. It'd be more like, to play off your thing, it'd be more like myself and three other people are like, I'm a fucking rob Trey. I'm a fucking rob Trey, dog. Don't tell him, but I'm a rob Trey. I got this gun and I'm gonna fucking rob Trey. And you pull up the next day and put a pistol to my head and say, oh, really, motherfucker? What's up, Shane? I got a pistol to your head. Now what? And I'm like, nah, dog. I was just joking. Whoop de whoop. And you let me go because you're a nice, compassionate human being. Then they run and tell their bigger homies, yo, man, I was just minding my own business. I was just minding my own business. And so you sit down with the bigger homie and you hash it out, yada, yada, try to be a responsible human adult. And then for weeks and weeks and weeks, these motherfuckers call your house and hang up pranking you. Like, nobody's going to agree with you at the end. And then, especially if you know people like Trey, like, you know people, like, you know gangbangers, you know these people. People got to be fucking careful. All I'm saying is, like, if I'm fucking poking the bear with you, Trey, and I'm doing all this bullshit, you can't fucking cry about it later. Especially if you were like, yo, I'm going to leave you guys alone. Shane, I'm going to leave you alone. I just want to move on with my life. And then I fucking prank your house and call your house and hang up. And then I fucking send weird messages about how I'm going to rob you again. The fuck? Eventually, I don't give a fuck how old you are. Especially when you know what I'm saying though. I know what I mean, bro. It's just fucking like, gosh darn, man. Oh yeah, I mean, perfect. I mean, eventually, I actually funny story, man. I actually watched Law and Order. Law and Order. I know you know Law and Order, the TV show. They go off of real cases, and I actually watched one last night. Basically, the wife and husband would physically fight each other. The wife would beat him. The husband would beat her. He got arrested. She said he beat her, then denied it, then dropped it. Then he said she beat him. They both got arrested. They both went to trial. It both got dismissed. And then they're back with each other at the end of the episode. And the cop's like, damn, man, what are we to do? And the person's like, well, I mean, mutual combat. I mean, eventually it's just dismissive. You know what I mean? So, like, yes. So, it is a perfect example. Like, my wife's beating the fuck out of me. This is an example, world. My wife's beating the fuck out of me. I leave her. But then I keep showing up to her house and she's like, yo, I want to be done with you, Shane. Leave me be, or I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. And then I am like, okay, and I leave. And I keep harassing her, even though she's leaving me alone and I'm harassing her. Like, nobody's going to give a fuck after that. That's all I'm saying. Like, it's funny as fuck, bro. He has a song called Cop Killer, and then fucking 20 years later, he's fucking playing a cop. Fucking hilarious. Or like Ice Cube. What's up, Savage? No, I was just giving examples. I'm just giving examples because I feel like, in a sense, like, everybody should give respect to everybody, and everybody should be honest with each other and keep the harassment to a minimal, and then make the world go, like, be better off. Because what the problem is a lot of people that are young, between the ages of 14 and 19, they're going to get a rude awakening in life. Like, if they ever go out, like, I mean, they might never go out. They might just be at the bar they might be at home all the time playing video games and not go out. I mean, I don't know how most 14 to 19-year-olds are. Right, exactly, Trey. This is all hearsay. This is all bullshit talk. I'm just talking, like, about, like, what I told my oldest. Like, I'm not going to be mad at the adult if you're running your mouth to the adult for no reason and he says, like, I'm going to slap your ass up. No, see, that's what I'm saying. Exactly, Savage. I'm just saying, like, like these 14 and 19-year-olds are gonna get a rude fucking awakening if they keep acting like they do, and then they go to the bar and they run their mouth because that person in the bar is drinking a little bit, and they might not give a fuck what your age is. Oh, you're 21 now, and I'm 35, and you're running your mouth, calling me names, trying to call me old and all that, and then I slap the fuck out of you. Nobody's gonna care you're a 21-year-old. Everything is context in life. Everything is what you want to hear, and the problem is everything in the dark comes to light, and sometimes you got to be smarter than the other person, and like it's fairly obvious what people are doing to you and trying to cause drama. That's all good, Gritty. I'm just saying, like, in the end, like, everybody should move on and grow up. You know what I mean? If it's nothing that personal, if you grow up, you should grow up, I mean, and move on. Like, just move on, man. It's not a big deal. Like, just move on in life. You feel me? Like, move on. Because if you keep trying to poke the bear or cause drama when the person wanted it dropped a million times, and the person finally responds and snaps by getting pissed off, not doing anything crazy, but snaps and gets pissed off. I mean, that person that kept getting poked should not get in trouble, and they won't get in trouble. It'll be the person who's causing drama. Oh, Grady, I'm just talking about people that like try to bully people even when they want to be left alone, and then if that person who's getting bullied responds, that person is not the bully, they're the victim. The person who originated the bullying is still the bully. Don't get it twisted. Just because the victim finally responded, no matter how much older they are, younger they are, stronger they are. See, I don't think so either, Trey. I think they're just in party chat all day. They think it's funny to harass people. I mean, I have prime examples, dog. So about 5 years ago now, I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again for the new people in chat that are chilling with me. We're all hooping, and we're playing against about 16 to 18-year-old Gonzaga Prep varsity basketball high school players. Very good, man. Very, very, very good hoopers. And we were hanging with them and shit, and they kept calling us old heads and like being disrespectful, and like they told one of my old guys, like, oh yeah, you better be careful, you tear your knees out, you old fuck. And my guy was like, yo, you need to not be personal, you can talk shit about my hooping game, but keep it like that. And so my brother fucking pegged the kid in the face with the basketball. And they got scared and they started saying, yo, man, we're just kids. You're adults. Grow up. Gritty, I'm about to get off. I just had a conversation. I'll stream this week, bro. So their mom pulls up in a Mercedes-Benz. I mean, brand new Mercedes-Benz. She comes up the hill and we're like, oh, okay, cool. Because we knew how we grew up excuse me, is we were going to get in trouble if we were trying to start shit with adults. She comes up and she does the complete opposite, like, yo, these are kids, like, oh my gosh, you just need to take it, blah, 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 you just need to take it and let them be, and all this bullshit, like, it's crazy. It's just fucking crazy, bro. No, it is. It is to a degree. Like, yeah, nobody should have lost their life over anything. Not over that, but I mean, that kid just wanted to hang out with them, and they were bullying him. But that's what I mean. So now all of a sudden, one person got punished because he was in the spot that, I mean, he didn't even do anything. You know what I mean? He wasn't part of it, but because one person wasn't there, his life was taken, unfortunately. But what I'm saying is, like, there's always circumstances, unfortunately. And there's always going to be that one time where that person does not care. You know what I mean? That one time that person is going to be like, yo, I'm going to beat your ass. I don't care how small or little you are. You need you know what I mean? And it is like that. That's why people just need to be respectful and chill. Like, nothing's worth, like, Madden's not worth causing trouble. Like, you know what I mean? Like, nothing about Madden is worth worrying about that if you meet that person in real life that there might be hand-to-hand combat, especially if you're not a fighter. Like, just keep it fucking about Madden. Keep it about Madden. Say you suck at the game, say you're trash user, but don't keep it don't go personal, you know what I mean? And that's the worst. Yeah, she did, bro. She did. She did, and that's the crazy part. Yeah, it did make him change, bro. It did make him change, and I mean, I think he said that as well. Like, yeah, no, it's true, and like I said, nobody should ever fucking lose their life over that. But like, at the same time, like bullying somebody all the time, kicking them out of the taxi in the pouring rain, and laughing at them, and just like, that's fucking not cool either. Like, that's why you just got to try to be like chill with people, man. You know what I mean? You got to be chill with people. Like, if you want to, like, I'm all good for you saying, like, I'm an old head and I'm trash at Madden now and I can't make a fucking read to save my life. That's funny as fuck. Like, cool. I'll shit talk back to you back. I'll be like, you click off, pussy, coward. But once you start talking about, like, I'm going to beat your ass, or when I see you, I'm going to beat your ass, that's crossing the lines of the game. Everybody needs to know the game. And it doesn't even have to be personal. When you keep harassing people and keep sending people to make up stuff about you, that's personal because you're relying on the character and the person at hand. Like Trey, for example, if I'm saying like Trey's this and that, Trey's this and that, Trey's doing this, and then you get mad about it, I did get personal because I started making shit up about you. You know what I mean? That's personal. Just like, you know, these other dudes, like, they had an issue with me because of what happened, but their guy literally threatened to kill people. You feel me? So to me, everything, it's all about who you like and who you don't like, but for me, it's about, let's just move on in life. Move on in life and let's have some fun. You feel me? That's all I'm about doing, man. I just want to have fun and chill and do what I was doing before all this shit. Savage, bro, you ain't even fucking lying, dog. I had to go get the wooden spoon. I had to go fucking get fucking those little rose thorn bush and get my ass smacked, man, when I was bad. I'm just saying, like, that shapes you up. And then also, yeah, it also shapes you up when you're like, damn, I'm 15, 16, 17, and if I run my mouth to this 30-year-old adult or 25-year-old adult and he whoops my ass, my mom is going to look at me and be like, well, you deserved it. Don't run your mouth to an adult, especially if you can't handle it. A lot of people nowadays, a lot of kids nowadays are like, I'm going to go get my mommy and daddy, and then my mommy and daddy are going to defend me no matter what. And that's what's wrong with the world. That's all I'm saying is like, that's, I guess, what's different in society right now. Like, I'm not going to, I knew growing up that I could not run my mouth freely without repercussions. Young people nowadays know, for the most part, they can run their mouth without repercussions because people are going to say they're just children. So that is what it is. And I know a lot of people agree with me. There's a few pros out there that flat out told me, and I'm not going to say their names. Okay, I'm not. I'm just not. That their problem with the Madden community, and they're a little bit older now. And there's some people that they're the people that a lot of these kids watch, which is funny. Is they said that a lot of these young kids between 16 and, like I said, 20 are very, very outspoken, very disrespectful, even worse than they were at that age, and they all believe it's because a lot of these kids just play 24/7 on Madden. They're in party chats. Yeah, they might go to school and play some sports, but they don't have the same social life outside the internet as even the great pro players do or did in the past that I was talking to. And they said it might cause bigger issues as, the older generation gets pushed out of the Madden, and it's the younger generation, the older generation, and then there's a new young generation. Because, like, they also said what I said. You know that these young kids know that they're not going to get hands put on them because they're young, and their parents will defend them no matter what, even if they're acting a fool. Where some of the pros that I was talking to in the past said, I might get slapped up. And I'm like, damn, same, me too. Like, damn, me too. So there's a vast difference between 27 and above and 20 and below. That too, I read a psychological study that said people under the age of 20 years old, social abilities is horrible compared to even the early 2000s. And the early 2000s was worse than the 1990s. And the 1990s were worse than the 1980s. And then once you got to the 1980s and before, there wasn't that big of like internet stuff. You had to be social. Here, I'll break it down to you guys real quick, just for fun. So, 8 out of 10 kids that are under the age of 20, when they arrive at their friend's house, they don't knock on the door or ring the doorbell anymore. They text message them, "Hey, I'm here, come out." And the study was saying that, like, when the people that are over the age of 21, maybe 22 and above, you used to have to get out, ring the doorbell, say hi to the mom and dad, talk to the parents, so there's social interaction, talk to the siblings, there's social interaction. Then the friend comes out and you guys leave and you go meet your friends, yada yada. Another study. So I have a guy, he's my close friend, he's almost like family, he's about 10 years older than me. But his kid is the same age as my oldest, and he told me that the kids don't even really spend the night anymore the last 3 years, that like from 13 to the kid's age of 16. They're like, "Hey, we're all going to hang out tonight." So my friend was like, "Cool, whose house are you guys going to?" And they're like, "What?" They meant like they're going to hang out by all getting in party chats and playing all night. Not even spending the night doing what I do, like with you, Trey, like where we party up. But these people live right next to each other. And they were still going to get in a party chat instead of spending the night on the weekend. Let that sink in. I'm going to be honest, Trey, since I had the baby, I do get groceries delivered a lot more. I'm lazy. I'm lazy on that aspect. Bro, it blew my mind because I was confused too, and I'm younger than him, and I'm like, wait a minute, like he's not going to his friend's house to spend the night. They're gonna hang out and get in party chat, but they live next door to each other. Blew my mind, dog. Blew my motherfucking mind. No, it is definitely, but I'll still go into the store, man, and like walk around and like go through Winco and all that and get some groceries. But sometimes I'm still kind of lazy and I order them. Not gonna lie, I don't. Sometimes I don't want to drag a 2-year-old around that wants to run and while I'm trying to pick out fruit and snacks and steak and all that shit. But no, it is because I've noticed that even me like getting on my phone more, like I'm addicted to my phone more than I would have ever been in my life by doing stocks and by doing all this shit. You know what I mean? And I've noticed it as well. And I never was like that, man. I didn't even care for a phone until like 2012 or 2013, and then even to 2018. Like, I think I got my first smartphone like 3 years ago. And now I'm on it way more. Exactly, Savage. You're absolutely right. Trey, kind of, man. It's kind of creepy. Like, they probably are doing something shady if they say, yo, I'm going to spend the night and play video games. But it's just a whole different landscape. And, like, there's some better things from the younger generation than the older generation. So don't get it twisted. Like, I think there's people are more open about certain things that my age and above are not. So that's a positive, in my opinion. But at the same time, like I think there's a lot more negatives than positives by the gaming community. Right, Manziel was all about partying, all about getting with girls, all about talking shit with people and to people. It's like damn, like man, you keep your head on. But and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of kids that are 18 to 22 that are amazing people, are going to be amazing people in the society. I guess more I'm talking about like the gaming community because they can hide behind the internet. And yeah, there is like I said, the basketball story where we were playing outside and the young kids ran their mouth. Yeah, there's a lot more privilege nowadays. I'll just say that, and I understand that. Like, I mean, I remember growing up and people were like older than me and are like, your guys' work ethic is not good, yada yada. You need this fix, this that fix. You guys are lazier compared to us, and I'm like, oh yeah, right, whatever. But I didn't say it to their face. See, I would be like, yeah, I understand, okay. But nowadays they'd be like, listen up, boomer. You shut your goddamn mouth when you're talking to me, boomer. Before I put you in a home. And then the old guy was gonna be like, what? Like, go outside. You're as pale as a ghost. Like, get some sun. And but I mean, but that is the real difference. Like, well, Shane, did you run your mouth to an adults ever? Yeah, I did. And sometimes I was in the fucking wrong, and sometimes like I had to be like, whoa, okay, I'm sorry, because like one time I was about 16, and this 28-year-old was looked at me and was playing basketball, and I told him to fuck off. I was being a dick that day. He said, say it to me again, I'm gonna slap the fuck out of you. And I said, fuck you. And he tried to get at me, and his friends grabbed him and like, yo, he's a kid, let him be right now. See, I got away with it just for a second. But then they looked at me and said, you say another word, I'm going to let him go, and he's going to beat the fuck out of you, young ass. It put enough, like, kind of fear at the time, because that dude was a big motherfucker, that I was like, okay. And then I apologized to him later, and he said, all I'm saying is you can't be going around, man, saying that shit. So I got away with it for a split second. But then, see, they said if you keep running your mouth, we're going to let him go, and he's going to beat your fucking ass. And I was like, oh. And I was kind of scared. I mean, I was young, dumb. But that's my point. But, like, it'd be like, it is kind of fucking funny, dog. I'm just rambling on, so I apologize. People are like, oh, man, I wanted to see Weekend League. I gave you some Weekend League, but I'm also just bullshitting. I remember just not being able to get away with shit. For example, I was 11 years old. I think it's star 69, star 67. I can't remember exactly. I call this guy and I'm like, yeah, we know what you're doing right now. We know what you're doing right now. Hang up the phone and I'm like, ha ha ha, with my best friend. Ha ha ha. We get a phone call back. I'm like, hello, because my voice was high pitched because I was little. The guy's like, yeah, I know where you live. You need to watch what you do when you call people. Where's your dad? Dad gets on the phone. And my dad's down to ride, don't get me wrong. My dad's down to fight for us anytime. He hangs the phone. He looks at me and he's like, you know you called our neighbor, right? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, he let us know that he said he let you know where he knows where you live to scare you, but you need to not call people and you need to learn to hit the right number to block your number. And then my dad laughed, but I was scared shitless, dog. I was scared shitless that guy was going to come up and beat my ass. You see what I mean? Nowadays, here's what would happen. The young kid would call somebody, talk shit. The mom and dad or the adult would call back and be like, hey, I know where you live. You need to calm down. And the kid would be like, fuck you, boomer. You fucking bitch. I'll fucking fuck you, boomer. Fuck you. And then the adult would be like, I need to talk to your parents. Fuck you, boomer. Fuck you. Look, I need to talk to your parents. All right. Mom, Dad, get your ass down here. Son, I'm already paying for your tennis clubs right now and all your money. All my money is going to all your, activities you wanted to do. Dad, get your fucking ass down here. And the dad's like, okay, son, I will. And so the adult's on the phone that called and it's like, oh, fuck, what did I put myself into? And the fucking dad's like, hello. And the adult is like, hey, your son harassed me, so I let him know that I know where you guys live, but really I was just trying to make him back off and leave me alone. Dad's going to be like, pretty scared right now. My son keeps calling me boomer. I don't know what to do, sir. You're going to need to leave my kid alone. I'm like, and then all of a sudden you're going to hear the kid in the background be like, fucking dad, you fucking boomers. This is bullshit. Hang the fucking phone up, dad. And then you're going to hear a click, and the guy who was getting harassed by the kid is going to be like, hello? 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 There's going to be no fucking dial tone, bro. That's how it is nowadays. That's how the motherfucking shit goes now. No lie. No fucking lie. I put it on my life. That's how it goes. But what do I know? I'm fucking old as fuck. But I'm not a boomer, though. See, so you got to get... At least, like, when you're going to call me a boomer, like, hey, you fucking boomer. I'm not a boomer. Like, give me 20 more years, 25 more years, and I'll be a boomer. But, I mean... we weren't always the smartest people back in the day either. I'd be like, kid would be like, shut your, well, I can't say certain words because they're not politically correct right now. They would be like, I'd be like, hey, you're a blah, blah, blah. And they'd be like, your mama. And I'd be like, don't, what? Your mama. And that's how we'd argue. So, I mean, it might be a little bit different. Yeah, I'm a mid-'80s baby. What you talking about? So, it is a little bit different. I do think nowadays generation is a little bit softer overall. And I know the previous generation thinks my generation is soft. And they're right to a degree. We are all right to a degree. Exactly. Every generation thinks their generation was the best. I do agree. Like, I remember when I was a child and I'd be listening to the radio and I'd be like, listen, mommy, oh, boom, boom. I see no changes, right? I'm like, yeah, Tupac, or like even back in the day, like Celine, oh man, yada yada. I'd be like, this is the best ever. And my mom and dad would be like, what? The Beatles were the best, or what? Jimi Hendrix was the best ever. And my mom would be like, it's sad. All my favorite singers are now commercial songs. They're the songs that are played on the commercial, and I'm like, that's because you're old. And nowadays, all my songs are on commercials. Yep. Oh hell yeah, bro! Bro, there is some corny ass shit that I look and I'm like, wow, I did that. I'm just saying, like, it's crazy as fuck. It's funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. It's funny as fuck. I mean, no, it was different. Like, one thing I will say is the mid '90s. It You either were grunge because of Kurt Cobain and Nirvana, or there was starting to become a lot of white kids into rap because, like, Tupac, Snoop, Dre, even Puffy, Biggie. You had the baggy pants. And I understand, man, because, like, how your brain is trained, because you train your brain every day. And, like, I see these skin tight jeans on guys, and I'm like, what the hell, bro? But then they look at me when I wore baggy jeans, and they're like, pull up your pants. Ain't nobody trying to see your ass crack. So I understand. Man, I can't be with you on that, Savage. My team is the Seahawks, bro. But the halftime show was lit as fuck, dog. The halftime show was cake, bro. It was cake. I mean, here's the thing, Trey, on that. It's all complicated. When you start putting genres to the races, that's where you're gonna get in a sticky situation. Because music opens up your mind. Music opens up feelings and thoughts. Like, here, as a white kid from the country growing up, I like Tupac way better than Eminem because Eminem did not fit my mindset. It did not fit my style. Tupac's poetry and storytelling fit me, and it made me create music in the rap industry based off of that. And it's like here, I'll say this, like, a lot of black country singers are getting hated on for being in country because they're black country singers, but there should be no rules against anybody being in any genre, because if so, then people are going to try to go back to the 1950s and 60s and say you can't drink from the same water fountain. So, I mean, I disagree with you on that, Trey, on the part that, like, white guys shouldn't be rapping, unless I misconstrued what you said. A lot of the bluegrass, if you look that up, was from African Americans. They created that, and then white people kind of turned it into country. So it's all a sticky situation, man. I feel like I feel here. I'll put this. I feel like whatever you're down with and whatever you're cool with, you should be able to do whatever you want. A hillbilly from the South should be able to rap if that's what his heart and his mind want. A person in the suburbs should be able to rap about whatever they want and vice versa. I mean, Little Nas went from kind of rap to country, I believe. I mean, I just don't think that I mean, I don't think there's a lot of white people. I don't think a lot of people go from genre to genre. That's why Taylor Swift is like praised so much. She started out country, then went to pop, then went to like soft pop, rock or whatever. I mean, to me, it's I I vibe with good storytelling. That's me. Like, I got joked upon that I hate death metal and like hard rock. I hate when they scream like "Brrr." I don't vibe with that. I like, it makes me get anxiety and makes me get angry. Like, yeah, but I mean that's still a handful though, Trey. Like, I believe Snoop Dogg tried to sing for a little bit. I think yes, it was reggae, but I mean some people get bored and try to switch genres. Um, so to me, I think everything should just be open. You know what I mean? Like, I think everything should be open. Everything should be great, and whatever you vibe to, whatever you vibe to, is all right. You know what I mean? Like, that's just my opinion, and I mean everybody has their opinion. That's what's great about being in America, is that you can have your opinion. I mean, I do think people are a little bit like a little uptight on certain things and think their freedoms get taken away for silly things, but compared to like other countries like Ukraine and Russia, I mean, so for me it's whatever, you got to do and be about, and just, I mean, in the end, here's one thing I'll say before I get off, because the wife is about to get home. Do you? And what I mean by that is, do you, no matter what you do in life, do you? When you get married to that special person and you have friends and family telling you how your marriage should be, how your marriage should act, what's going on in your marriage, do you? Because they don't share what they're doing, or like how much money you're making. Like, I'll say how much money I'm making because I'm not really like uptight about that. But what I've noticed is like, oh, the same person that is sharing how much money they're making, once they got a great job, all of a sudden they're like, don't ask me about how much money I made. So do you? You know what I mean? You got to do you in life. You got to live your life to the fullest and enjoy life, because I went through a sporting's good shop, and I was looking through the soccer goalie stuff, and I'm just like, damn, man, I missed it. I miss it. I can't go back. I can't go back to where I was fucking so good that I was being looked at by a Division 1 school. I can never go back to that. I mean, it's almost 2 lifetimes ago. Or like basketball, I was like acting like I was going to shoot, and I could feel my body not feel the same even that it did 6, 7 years ago. So, I mean, have fun during the time you are your age, whatever age you are right now. Just do what is best for you. If you feel like backpacking to Europe and you have 50,000 in the bank because you work for 2 years, and people are telling you don't quit your job because you need to work a 9 to 5er, like that's what society wants you to do, but you want to backpack to Europe and take photos and post them on Instagram and want to become a social media person, do that in life. Don't do what other people want you to do because in the end, they're not going to help you. There's very few people in this life that will have your back when you're at the bottom. Everybody will be friends with you at the top. Remember that. Remember that where you go in life, no matter what you're doing in life. So for me, is like, Trey, if you want to become, I don't know, a manager to an artist and that's your goal, and everybody's against it, do what benefits you. You know what I mean? Or same with you, Savage. Whatever you want to do, or anybody who's listening, man. Even the trolls and the people that hated on me, like, do what's best for you in life, because eventually it's going to be done. I was reading this story about this guy who worked 9 to 5 every day because that's what his family brought him up as. But he was very, very talented artist. Like, I mean, he could paint like Picasso, but he only did it on the side and he never sold it. He never did anything because his family raised him that he needs to work a 9 to 5 blue collar job or white collar or whatever. And he decided at age 55, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. Like, my parents are gone, passed away. And he started traveling and creating art. And he's actually one of the most famous artists out there now. And I think he lives in Italy now. And like he fucking wakes up each morning, goes to the little shops and has food and like coffee and paints pictures of people that are passing by for free. Paints, the sunset, the mountains, the fucking everything, and sells them. And he said he's not making as much as he used to from that 9 to 5 job, but he lives comfortably, and his stress level has gone down 110%. Yeah, bro, you definitely work way too fucking much. Like I said, it's not my business, but as a friend, I'm just saying eventually, like, it's going to burn you the fuck out, bro. Eventually, it's going to burn you the fuck out. Like, that's why you got to get your paper, get in and get out. And then think about what you want to do in life, Trey. Like, just from an older person's perspective, think about what you want to do in life. Like, whatever it is, because I'm sure that you have saved up some good money. You've worked a lot of hours. And just do what you got to do in life that you want to do. Like, so if you have however much money you want or have saved up, and you're like, I want to do this in life, or I want to create a thing. Right. So that's perfect. You want to shoot a documentary and go on a nice vacation. So on that vacation, you create the documentary. But at the same time, you want to think bigger than that, especially if that's what you kind of want to do as a life goal, is maybe make documentaries. You take pictures along the way. You make small little clips of videos along the way, and then say I have a bigger video coming out, and you post it on Instagram, you post it on TikTok, and you do all that, man. All I'm saying is you should be able to do that in life and not worry about it, because, like, I was raised that I should work a 9 to 5. Well, that's not what life created for me. It sometimes is a little awkward, even though I make decent money. Like, sometimes it's valleys and peaks. Like, some months I'm balling, sometimes I'm barely I'm scrapping by. But what happened in my life and why I have to do it is why I have to do it. And yeah, it's kind of hard sometimes when people are like, yeah, I'll work this. Oh, you got to do this. You got to do that, Shane. And then I'm like, damn, you kind of make me feel bad. But fuck it. In the end, like, Oh well, you know what I mean. But anyways, you guys, I'm gonna get off for a little bit. I'll stream this week. I appreciate you guys being in here. From Savage to Seabold to Trey to Soul Crusher to Rose to everybody that like even tried to just fuck with me. I appreciate y'all being in here. Yeah, kind of like a car salesman, man. Exactly. Like I had a buddy that tried to get me into car salesman about 10 years ago, and I'm like, he's like, I make like 9,000 a month, and I'm like, yeah, but what about your down? Like, you get paid $9,000 a month every month, and he goes, well, no, like some months they get paid like $500. Then some months they get paid 9,000. But I mean, like, so yes, kind of like a car salesman. But like, anyways, you guys, I appreciate y'all being in here. I rambled on. I gave you some life advice that nobody really gives a fuck about. That this will go down in the YouTube archives and everybody like, yeah, whatever. I gave you some funny stories. I hope y'all appreciated me. I will be streaming this week. Hopefully, I'll stream some weekend league next weekend. I probably won't finish it since Madden season's over. But anyways, I appreciate y'all being in here. Thank you again so much. And like I said, man, live your life how you want to live your life as long as you're doing it the legal way. And for people that are trolling each other over stuff and it's nothing personal, just move on with your life, be the better person, and grow up. I will see you guys next time.